Hey friends, what's going on, man? This your boy Alphapsized, man, and this is my first ever podcast, man. And today I'm just gonna share a story with you guys that just came up in my mind last night because it was raining pretty hard, man. Thunderstorm, the power went out, and the power going out reminded me of this crazy story that happened when I was a kid, man. And I'm just gonna title this story "Islands of Adventure." Okay, so I'm just gonna jump into it, man. So here we go. I'm probably about 14 years old, and me and my friends, Quentin and James, we're all members of this church, and it's summertime, and we're going to go on our big church trip, right? And where are we going? Islands of Adventure, right? This is where we're going. So we're excited, packing up everything, making sure we're good. We get on the bus, and before we leave, we have to go to another location because our church was pretty big. So we had two separate locations, and so we had to go to the other location to get the other kids or whatever, right? And so we go there, we get them, we leave from there, we're headed to Orlando, Florida, to Islands of Adventure, right? So we're on the bus, we're getting there. It's taking us a long time, but we're getting there, man. We finally arrived, and I guess the church had bought out these little condominiums or whatever for us to stay in. And so, it wasn't as many boys as it was girls, so all the boys stayed in this one house, even from both locations. So what we did was, the people that were from my location, we all stayed on one side of the house, and all the boys from the other location stayed on the other side of the house, right? So anyway, when we first get there, we're unpacking and everything, and lo and behold, one of the toilets doesn't work, right? So it doesn't work. They let us know, okay, hey, this toilet doesn't work. Don't go in here. Don't use this toilet, right? And so apparently somebody had to use the toilet, and that's how they found out that it didn't work. And so, so we just kept that door closed, all right? So we're we ain't gonna fool with that bathroom at all. Just leave that door closed, whatever, right? Anyway, my boy James, man, he brought his Xbox on this trip. Now, this is the first Xbox. It was huge, the Xbox, whatever, right? But nevertheless, he brought it on the trip, and so we're in there playing the Xbox, and this is right before we get ready to go to dinner. And so he puts the Xbox up as the other guys from the other location, the other church location, comes in and they want to play, but my boy James no, man, I'm about to put this up. Maybe we can play later or something like that, right? This didn't leave a good taste in their mouth. They was a little salty about this, right? But, we had to go. We had stuff to do, man. So put the game up and we leave. We go to the meeting place where I guess the biggest house that they had rented out or whatever. And we're all in there, we're eating, and we're having a good time. And we come back. And then the next day we go to the actual theme park. Super fun, one of the best theme parks ever, man. I rode the Hulk 3 times. It was great roller coaster. Anyway, we get back the second night. We're there, and we kind of just chilling, laying around. Nothing major happening, man. Matter of fact, James goes to sleep. He just goes to sleep early. So me and Quentin, we're talking, and to this other cat that's with us as well. I can't remember his name right now, but he was there, and so we're all kind of talking. James sleep, whatever. And all of a sudden, man, our door just swings open, and these guys come in and they hit James with the water balloon while he's asleep. The water balloon doesn't burst, though. That's what makes it weird. The water balloon doesn't burst. James kind of just wakes up out of sleep and he just yells out the name Melvin, which is weird because we don't know who Melvin is. James doesn't have anybody named Melvin in his life that we know of, so it's very odd. But nevertheless, James kind of wakes up. He's like, whoa, what was that? What's going on? And then they take off running down the hall back to their side, right? And so at this point, we this it's not finna go down like that. So Quentin decides, we finna get them back. This is payback. This is just finna happen right now. So he takes the water balloon that did not burst, unties it, lets the water out, fills it up with Capri Sun and baby oil, right? And so at this point, I'm like, yo, who are you, MacGyver? What are you doing right here, man? And so he gets this up and he says, you know what, this is what we gonna do. We got this concoction of a balloon. We're going to go in there. We're going to wait till it gets real dark. Wait till, everybody sleep. We're going to bust in there. We're going to hit them with this. And then, Marcus, what you're going to do is you're going to douse them with this baby powder on top of that, right? And so I'm like, normally in these situations, I kind of be like the voice of reason. But at this moment, I was like, man, I'm down. I don't care. Let's go. Let's ride, right? So James gets the balloon. James has the balloon, actually. Quentin has a cup of extra, stuff. And then I have this bag of baby powder. I put this in this little plastic bag, and I just douse it with, put baby powder on the side. Right. Anyway, so we wait. Dark in the house is quiet. You know what I'm saying? So we creep into the other side of the house, like on some Mission Impossible type stuff happening, whatever. And we ease their door open, and you can see they knocked out in the bed. The moonlight kind of shining on them. It was just perfect scene, right? So we count 1, 2, 3. James heaves the balloon. Pow! I dust him with the baby powder. Quentin puts his cup down, and he don't even do nothing. He just leaves, and we just run, right? So we running back to the room. We look back though, and we see like they turn the light on. What was that? Oh my God! Oh! Craziness, right? Craziness. And it's like they turn the light on. All you see is this guy with this like white T-shirt on here, like red like stuff all over him, and the side of his face is just like covered in powder. Craziness, man. And so we go back in our room, we close the door, we lock the door, we are in there dying laughing. You hear me? Rolling. And then James, he gets so quick, like, so you ain't even do nothing, man? You gonna put the cup down? You just put the cup down. Cool, like, man, you didn't need this cup. Well, we didn't even need it. They was already good. And so we laughed about that. We going back and forth, man. And so they come to our room, they banging on our door trying to get in. They can't get in because we locked it. And so, you know what I'm saying? So they decide to go outside and get with, I guess, I don't know how they did this, guys. I don't know. We're all kids at this point. I don't know how they knew how to do this. But anyway, they go outside and they just shut the power off in the whole house. So the whole house is just dark now. And so we see them like creeping around the outside of our window, and we like, yo, what is going on, man? And so we like, well, whatever. It's already late. Let's just go to sleep. Whatever. Let's just go to sleep. So anyway, we're there and we're like laid down in bed, whatever. Everybody's kind of, getting rid of those off. All of a sudden we hear the scraping noise, just coming at the door. And we're like, yo, what's that? And like somebody trying to force them under the door, right? And so all of a sudden, we get up and we go to check it. And this is where the story got weird, man. I mean, it's already weird enough, but this was the thing that topped the cake for us. So anyway, we go to the door and we realize it's a plate, right? There's a plate that they have slid under the door. On this plate, guys, is some feces, boo-boo on the plate, guys. And I'm just like, we are in awe. We're like, so what the heck is this? You know what I'm saying? So we slide the plate back under the door. First off, just real quick, boom, slide it back under the door. And they laughing or whatever. We're like, no, that's not, this ain't a joke on us. The joke's on you. Who reached in the toilet? Who did this? Because apparently they went into their toilet that was broken earlier and did this, man. It was disgusting. It was the craziest thing ever, man. And so, they do that. We slide the plate back under there. We talk noise to them through the door. We get back in our room. We just go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? The next day, it was time for us to go. And the thought that I thought about, really, that made this more absurd is like, people had to come use that condominium after us. After we left. We left it a mess. Like, I know, like, the walls had stuff on there from when we got the balloon and the baby powder. You know what I'm saying? I know whoever found that plate in that bathroom and all that was just bad business, man. Like, I don't know what to say about that. If anybody's out there listening and you just happen to be that person who ran into that maybe about 18 years ago, I apologize, man. That was crazy. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share that story with you guys, man. So again, friends, know that juice is temporary, sauce is forever. Know that you are blessed, know that you are loved. Alphapsized. Out.